What's up, guys and gals? It's Alicia Walls here with Walls Creation, and today in this video I'll show you how to create events in TouchPix. Oops, got it going all over the place. So the first thing you want to do, make sure you log into your account. If you have not logged into your account, that means you may not have an account. Okay, TouchPix is a program where you can do a lot of test 360 videos on your platform, things like that. You can do photos, all of those type of things without having the 360 machine. Okay, so that's a cool part about using TouchPix. No, I am not paid to do any of these things, but I do love helping people learn how to use different things. So this is what I'm doing here at TouchPix. If you want to throw your girl a couple of little dollars for helping people to use your program, I really would not be mad at all. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this video of how to create an event. So you'll see right here at the top, it's a create event. All right. So if you want to create a custom event, and you kind of want to change different things in your app program, or if you're one of those people, I just want to get it done for a specific thing that I use, then you want to use the create event from preset. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. That was so backwards. If you're one of those people, you want to do everything on your own, then you want to go up to the top and click on create custom event. Okay. If not, you can come down here and use the presets that TouchPix has already set aside for you. So we're just going to click on that one first. Now, once you're in there, this is what you will see right here on your screen. You have non-motorized spinner. That's the one that does not have a motor. They kind of just spin the arm around your machine. If you want to use the non-motorized with the television session, if you want to use a television slideshow, you just select those. Down here are the motorized, the automatic 360 machines. You can use the one with the television slideshow, and that's just a slideshow, if I'm not mistaken, of like your different 360 videos that you have, or you can even create a slideshow maybe of different events you've had or something like that on the television. This one is just a television session. This is just a spinner, and this one is the iPad photo booth with prints in the iPad photo booth. Just the digital. Digital means that, you know, when the person is done taking their picture, they use a QR code, send it to their text, send it to their email, send it to their Twitter, whatever the case may be that, you know, you have set up. The other one, of course, you print them off on the spot. Okay. But we're going to just do this one here, the motorized spinner. So we selected that, and we're just going to click next down here at the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and name our event. We're just going to say Walls Creations Test. Okay. And we're going to click on agree. All right. We're going to click on submit. And the next thing that I want to do is I want to go here to designer. Okay, let's go to designer because we can do all the other stuff a little bit later. That's a preset, so whatever it is this set that they have, it's going to set everything up for you. Okay, now I'll show you in a minute. We can go into event and we can change whatever we want to change, all those good things, a little bit later on. If you are new to this, you don't know about how to find your template size, things like that, well, let me show you how to do that. Okay, so these are the templates here. You have the slow-mo, you have photo, video, animated, gift overlay, green screen, and you have boomerang overlays. Okay, this is where you will come here and you select the different ones, but you don't know what size to select, so let's go up here to upload. When you come to upload, you can upload your stickers, everything that you want to know. It'll tell you here when you put your mouse over this little circle with the question mark. Down here on the background textures, it tells you about the maximum dimensions. It tells you about the maximum size that you need for the background. The custom overlays is where you will find all of the different sizes for the templates. If you want to be more of a visual type of person, you can come down here and download the overlay templates, and it'll give you all of the templates with the sizes inside of your downloads folder on your computer. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't use TouchPix to design or you can't use TouchPix to you can use the TouchPix on the internet part of TouchPix on your mobile device, which is your phone, but you cannot design, like put a template and stuff on, or overlay, I'm sorry, put an overlay on the template on your cell phone, okay? But make sure you guys screenshot this right here. You will definitely need this so that you'll know the different sizes, to create your templates with. So we're going to use one of my absolute favorite sizes is this slow-mo overlay number 1. We already have that selected. So now we're just going to simply go up here to designer and come down to the new beta. And we're going to click on log in if you guys have never logged in. And here is the one that I want to use right here. Even though on there it say 1072 by 1440, this is really the size that I need right here. Okay, so we're going to click on this. Oh, don't forget to select your event. Here it is, Walls Creations Test. And we're going to just go ahead and click on the use template. And we're going to come up here to manage preset. There's another video, guys, and the video is right here in this right hand corner to show you how to use everything that I'm doing right now. We're just going to load the preset. I already have some on there already. Okay, and we're just going to use this one right here. Make sure you guys watch that video because this will definitely show you how to use TouchPix design platform to design templates on the fly, super duper fast. You don't have to worry about doing anything. You don't have to worry about paying anyone to do it, even though, a lot of us, we just don't want to do it. So there are people out there that will do it for you for a small fee. Okay. So once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to click on add to event. Okay, I have this added to my event and I will just click on log out. Now, if you want to add that to your event and you want to click on save and preview, you click on save, it will save it to your computer. And now you have this to show your customer, hey, do you like this? I love that, but I think I want the flowers right here in the middle of their head. However they want, you're able to share this template with them. And it's just that easy as what you saw on the screen here. Okay, so we've already added this to our event. We're going to go ahead and click on log out, or you can click on return to TouchPix. Okay, we're going to go ahead and return to TouchPix. Now we're going to go over here to manage our event. Make sure you're selecting your correct event that you just created. The names are always there, the date that you created them, and the status is test. Okay. Now we're going to come here. We're going to click on this little wrench, and we're going to click on this little pencil. Looks like a piece of paper that it's on top of. Okay. So once we're in here, we have the chance to change the name of your event, the language, the country, the countdown. Guys, I normally do my countdown for 3 or 4 seconds. Just going to do 3 right here. You want to make sure that the beep is enabled so that whenever you are starting your slow-mo or your pictures, boomerang, whatever, it will boop, 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 it'll do that and you're able to hear it. Okay, you want to make sure that you mirror your overlay preview. If you do not, if you select this, you will not see that. You won't see the overlay on your screen to know how to line it up with the people that are in the screen. Okay, so make sure that's always enabled. I normally do a rear camera because the front camera they just aren't that great. Okay, they're really not. So you want to make sure you put a check there. Camera exposure menu, dang, I can't even talk. Camera exposure menu item. All you have to do, guys, if you don't know what something is, click these little question marks and it'll tell you everything about those different little settings. This will enable the menu item camera settings. If you disable this option, you will only be able to manage the camera settings from the settings screen. Okay, so I always enable that. This right here is what you don't want on there. Okay, because every single time if you have this enabled, what this does is this will enable the QR protection from critical settings so that visitors of the photo booth cannot change them without showing the QR code. So that means that every single time you do this, you have to have another device so you can scan your phone or your tablet or whatever that you're using so that it will populate the screen and you can go in and you can change some settings and stuff. I don't like to have that on there. To be honest, customers do not tamper with my personal phone that I have on my 360 arm, because I have a whole nother sharing booth. Sharing booth, guys, you can share these videos and the QR code onto a tablet or to another phone or whatever the case may be, and that's where that person can, you know, get their video, picture, whatever it is, if you set it up that way. We'll have another video on that a little bit later on as well. Now down here, I don't do any printing. Everything is digital. There's no printing that takes place at any of my events. Now I may think about that a little bit later on, but that's an extra expense for me. What if no one wants to print the picture? A lot of people do everything digital now. They just pretty much want to save it on their phone and share it on social media, send it to a couple of friends through text or messenger or something like that. They really don't want the prints. If they want it printed, it's large enough where they can print it themselves. Okay. Down here, this is where you will set, if you want on the bottom of your screen, if you want photos to show up, if you want boomerangs to show up, if you want GIFs to show up, if you want videos to show up. These are the 4 that I normally have at the bottom. You know, for the most part, I really just kind of do pictures and slow-mo. And like I said, all you have to do is just put it on the little question mark. It'll tell you what's what right there, okay? So for the slow-mo recording, I normally leave mine at about 4 to 4.5 to about 5 seconds, because you don't want it really slow, because it'll be too slow sometimes, and then the video will go on much longer, and you don't really want that. Okay. And also, it takes a very long time to upload all of that stuff after each session is done. Okay, so right here, this slow-mo boomerang, that's pretty much if it goes in slow motion, you want it to boomerang and go back the other way. So make sure you have that enabled. That definitely is a really nice effect that you can do on this. Say, for instance, you have a money gun and someone is shooting the money and it's going through slow motion. And then once it boomerangs, the money goes back into the gun. People absolutely love that feature whenever you have that enabled. Okay, you can come here and you can upload songs if you want to upload whatever songs here. You can also upload the songs on the app. But if you know for sure that the customer wants this song, you put that song right there. That way you can use different effects on the app versus trying to add your audio right there on the app. That takes up a space. You can use 3 effects on the app. If you have your audio on there as well, you can only use 2. Okay, so right down here, the flash screen is another effect, because there's definitely something that's on the effects that you can add on your phone. The flash screen, pretty much like it says here, this will create a nice fill light from the screen for your photos and your videos. This works on an internal screen, TV, photo booths as well. So I go ahead and do that because I do like that nice feel lighting whenever my customers are on my machine. Now coming down here, I typically don't like to have the edit portion down there, but it sets how long you want the editing screen to be visible. This is what this is, the time that these different screens are actually shown. If let's see, if no one is really going to look at it, but once their video is done, if you're using thank you, it'll have a nice little thing that'll pop up with your logo and saying thanks from blah 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 blah. It's really small, it's not too big that's on there, but you can definitely do that. I normally set mine just for a quick little second or whatever, because if you send it to them, they're going to get that message anyway. The sharing, I leave my sharing at roughly about 10 seconds. Okay, now for the props, I don't really fool with this too much or whatever, because if you want face props on your screen to be visible, you know, you can use that. Like I said, I don't use that at all. I always keep that one to 0, because like I said, the more time that you have on these, the more time it's going to take to get to the very end where you can, you know, go ahead and click next and put your next customer on your machine. Okay, down here under sharing, you can share it through email, Facebook, WhatsApp. This is text message, SMS, Twitter. You can copy it and send it to them. They can download it. You have that option. You have AirDrop for all the iPhone customers. You have a QR code, and not even sure what general is. General normally stays unchecked, but you know, you can play around with it and see what that is. Over here, the edit screen, that is enabled. Said this will enable the edit screen. The visitors of the photo booth can draw, add filters, whatever they want to do. I don't really do that, you know, so I leave that thing unchecked. I don't want anyone messing with any of that, because if they go in and do it, that's more work for me. If they say, hey, I don't want that, can you take that out? I just keep that one, you know, disabled on there, okay? And the in-app gallery. You want to make sure that you do have this. Visitors can use this gallery to access photos and videos, you know, that they took before. And, you know, you always have people say, can I see that video that I did earlier? And you can go back into your in-app gallery and you can find that video and show them. They may want to take another one. If they want to take another, oh, no, you can delete that one. You can delete the different videos and photos out of your gallery if the customer does not like them, okay? Now, right down here, I normally go in here and I just do walls 360 photo booth is what I put here. And over here, this is pretty much the default text message that they'll receive on their text message or whatever. Say, thank you for using, and I always come here. Let me just copy that. And thank you for using, and I put here, I'll delete all of that because I already have that, and I'll just paste that in. And say you can find the file attached to this email. We'll go ahead and, we'll go ahead and take that down just to give it a little bit of a space. And then we're going to come here on the other side. We're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to take out the photo booth right there, and we're going to paste that in. Give that a break down there. We're going to come here. We're going to do the same exact thing because you're branding your company, okay? So as long as you have your company name in there, it's going to always stay there, guys. It's never going to change, okay? And then right here, it says social, it states social share description, okay? So whatever you want to put down here, say something like, take a look at take a look at this fantastic, I can't even spell. Let's go ahead and get that on here. Take a look at this fantastic photo or video or 360 video. Take a look at this fantastic 360 video. You know, 360 video by Walls 360 photo booth, just like that. Okay, and once you have that, you come on down here to face props. It say manage your digital stickers here. If you want to put those on there, you know, when you enable the props up there, people can come and they can do a lot of different stuff with those props. Like I said before, I never enable mine. Then you want to come down here and it says the TouchPix app name. We want to make sure you have Walls 360 photo booth. Your app logo, you want to upload your logo here. A small, preferably small logo is what this app would actually allow you to do in there. A track screen foreground. It says this will enable a track screen foreground, which will appear in front of the session selector. And that's pretty much like, you know, maybe your of course, your logo again. You know, you can create some type of different little layout to put right there. You know, it's really cool if you do that. So you can do that right there. If you have your app background, this is like something that will play in the background. If you wait too long to touch something on the screen, it'll, you know, populate a different little video. So maybe you can have someone, or you can create like a maybe a 30-second little commercial type video that will populate on the screen if you do not touch the screen in time. Your text and your button color. So if you want to have different text color and things like that or whatever, you come here and you select the color. Maybe you want to go according to your business. You know, that's up to you if you want to do that. And then a web gallery background. And right here it says you can add a photo background to your gallery. So if you want, once again, like a nice little image or a gradient or something that's back there to give your gallery more of an eye-popping color or image of your logo on the back, you can do that right there, whatever. You just come here and click on this. Right now it's already set by default, so you want to change that. Now if you want to do motion triggers, that means that if someone is on your machine, you don't have to push the slow-mo button every time on your machine. The machine arm will start going and it will automatically start counting down. You don't have to touch your phone or your tablet or whatever. It's just going to automatically start recording, okay? I normally don't do this one unless, you know, I am ready to do it and I want to test it out a couple of times before I select it, but you can enable that if you want, okay? Internal screen section. You want to use this to stream a session or a slideshow to a television, okay? So if you're trying to hook everything up to a television, make sure you guys have an Apple TV box, because you do need an Apple TV box to do it. You can't just mirror from your phone. I wish you could. That'll be fantastic. But you do want to have the Apple TV box so that it does stream the correct way to your phone, okay? So make sure you enable that if you have that. After you're done doing all of that, guys, come here and click on I agree to the privacy and policy and the general terms and condition, and click on submit, okay? Once you click on submit, then from your phone, what you want to do is you want to open up TouchPix app and you want to activate your event, or you just simply want to do the test event, okay? Once you do that, it will scan this little QR code and it will populate on your phone, okay? So that's pretty much all you have to do to set up an event. If things are not working the way that you thought they would when you set up your event, then guess what you have to do? Just come over here to my account and click on events. Once you click on events, you come back here to manage and click on this little edit option right there. And you can go back in, guys. You can change whatever it is that you need to change, okay? Make sure you come down here and consent that you've changed everything and click on submit. And once again, you have to go there and do your QR code. But for the most part, you should just be able to, well, no, you can't do that because you have a different event that you want to go to. So make sure you scan that QR code. And when you scan that QR code, guys, you're able to therefore go in and start creating those fantastic 360 videos and or photos, boomerangs, or whatever it is that you guys have in there. Once again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so now. Make sure you like the video. You comment below any question that you have. If you want to see other videos on other things, make sure you leave that in the comment section as well. Also, guys, share the video in other groups. I know you guys are in groups that I may not be in. So share the videos in there if you feel like this helped you out. I know it will possibly help someone else out. Once again, guys, my name is Alicia Walls with the Walls Creations, and you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.